Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Meme and Die podcast, your weekly dose of delicious gaming news. I mean, it's a delicacy, people, and we are serving it hot and fresh. I, of course, am your main host, Musio. Wow, main host? Oh my god, my ego. Sorry. Ew, that's cringe. I'm one of your hosts, Musio, and I'm joined by my dazzling other co-hosts who steal the spotlight more than me, if I'm being honest, in talent and skill. Cord Gamer.
What's up?
And Noc.V.
How's it going?
All right, we missed a week. Do we want to explain
intro.
why?
What a fucking I wasn't ready for that. Yeah,
dude, I am feeling good right now. I'm feeling like happy and charged and energetic. I am no longer super like sad and depressed, and things are happening in my life. Things are moving. I'm grooving. You know what I'm saying?
Good for you. Absolutely good for you.
Oh my god!
Look, I've got good vibes going. You know, I want to spread it.
All right.
So we missed a week last week, and I guess we have two reasons. Cord
there was two reasons.
There was two reasons. First of all, Cord had family stuff, and second of all, I was on vacation. I could have recorded while on vacation, but the fact that Cord also had the family stuff meant that there was just going to be way too much stress, and I was like, no. So there we go.
Sounds about right.
What did you say, Noc? I'm sorry, I interrupted.
I did not say anything.
Mm-hmm. I got you. Anyways, if you don't know what we do here, we do gaming news, and also at the top of the podcast, we like to do some personal questions just so that you guys can get to know us and, you know, build that parasocial relationship, whatever, that bull crap, you know. Let's get into that, though. First things first, because I know that me and Cord have been doing a lot of traveling recently. What is your favorite road trip album? I'll go first because I'm feeling talkative. I like Journey's Infinity album. It has The Wheel in the Sky, and it has Lights, which I really like. Those are like two of my favorite songs ever. Cord, how about you?
See, here's the thing. I very rarely listen to just albums. I normally have
playlist kind of guy.
Yeah. I like to
that's true.
I'll normally listen through an album once or twice, get the songs from it that I like to my different playlists, and then I'll just listen to my playlists. So
okay, so who is the artist that you have the most songs from in one playlist?
I don't know.
Go check while Noc answers.
There's a good chance that 21 Pilots probably has the most.
Ooh, okay. I respect it. Yeah.
There's a good chance.
Mm-hmm. Noc, your turn.
Well, okay. So if you were to actually be very specific and say album, and you had to answer with an album, it would be one of two things. If I'm on my own driving, probably either Nurture or Worlds by Porter Robinson.
Ooh.
If and for the most part, I'm usually driving with Rachel and Ollie, and in that case, if it wasn't a playlist, we would probably be listening to the Hamilton soundtrack.
The Hamilton soundtrack.
Okay. A Hamilton enjoyer. Okay,
yes,
I
very
like
much
it.
so. Yeah,
yes, sir. I like that. Okay. Cord, do you have anything you wanted to add? Did you figure out who has the most songs in your albums or playlists? Excuse me.
I didn't. I'm not trying to go. I'm not going to go look through that. I have multiple different playlists for multiple different. I mean, for being real, I have one playlist that's just solely Toby Fox music. So if we want to go by number of people by number of songs, it would be Toby Fox. But
dude, I could drive around to the Undertale soundtrack. That would be nice.
Yeah. Have you ever done a road trip with the Undertale soundtrack?
I have not done. See
what?
Listen, it's just it's all very moody. It depends on my mood of what I listen to.
Yeah,
Like I have a playlist for the Undertale music. I have three main playlists. I have a playlist of Undertale music. I have a playlist with music that's a little bit more low key, and then a little bit more rock heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just because you might like the Undertale soundtrack doesn't mean that it's necessarily road trip music.
Yeah.
True.
It depends on how I'm feeling. Besides, the Undertale soundtrack's only like max 2 hours long, so it's not like I can listen to it for hours and hours on end. It's going to get me from South Carolina to the other end of the United States.
Oh, wait. Okay, so question.
Yeah.
What state did you end up in? You don't have to say like where you went with it. Okay, you went to Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That is quite the road trip.
Oh,
yeah, that is. Jeez, bro. Oof.
Nice 18-hour days of driving.
Oh, no.
I wonder if that's more than when we drove to Virginia. I think that was about 18 hours, I think.
From where?
Sure. From Michigan, I think.
If you're from Michigan.
Did we drive from Grand Rapids or did we drive from Detroit? I can't remember. Either way, yeah, I think that was like, it was either 16 or 18 hours. That was a bitch. We fucked that up so bad because we decided to drive beginning at night.
Oh no!
That was the worst thing we could have possibly done. I tried to sleep at the beginning. It was my brother-in-law driving first, and I tried to sleep at the beginning so that I'd be able to drive through the night, and that just did not fucking happen.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, it's funny that you mentioned Virginia because that's where I went. That's where I was on vacation. Yeah, I went to Virginia Beach. I actually met up with some online friends. I met up with friend of podcast Ivara and Borderline. They were both in Virginia, and we were like, "Yo, let's hit up the beach," and so we did, which was weird. It was so strange meeting online friends in person for the first time, but I've had a little experience because I've had Cord, who I guess I met you IRL first, but I feel like we bonded more over video games and online kind of stuff.
True.
And a lot of the people at the Smash Club, in the Smash scene, I'll meet them online first, and then I'll meet them in person. It's crazy the amount of times that I will know somebody from Twitter, and then I meet them at a tournament, and I'm like, oh my god, you're I think CJ was the guy that I met at SRS who was like, oh my god, you're Museo from Twitter, and I was like, oh my god, you're CJ from Twitter, and we were it was like, oh shit, I love this guy.
That's
it was awesome. Yeah. So that was fun. 8-hour drive, not fun. So road trip was a recurring theme for this week. Anyways, last question, because I only have two, and we are already wasting a bunch of time. If you were only allowed one genre of food for the rest of your life, what would it be? And when I say genre of food, I mean like pasta or pizza.
That's
you
what
can have
meant?
almost anything you want it.
Fuck.
You can have almost anything you want on it or mixed into it or whatever. But it all has to revolve around one key ingredient kind of thing is kind of what I mean.
That is not what I thought you meant by that.
Pizza.
Okay. I would take sushi just because I feel in the long term it would be healthier for me.
Oh, absolutely.
Bro, we're not talking about being healthy though. There's healthy pizza. You can make healthy forms of any food.
I mean, yes.
If you're very, very, very lax about what you consider a pizza to be, sure.
I'm declaring the rules to be relaxed because, yes.
You can make a pizza with a cauliflower base, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, that's definitely that's way within the rights of terms of being a pizza.
That sounds fire, actually. Hold on.
Yeah, it could be all right.
Yo, send me recipes. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that answers that question. Also, random thought that I just had, unscripted. Did we check the comments for the last episode? Because I don't think we did. Let's check that now.
I think it was another question about people's moms.
God damn it. It's probably about your mom, isn't it?
I think it was in reference to my mom, I think.
I don't know nothing about Noc's mom. Sorry, guys.
I don't know anything about his mom either. I think she's a nice lady. Noc, any input?
Yeah, she's a nice lady. What am I going to say about my mom? Okay. No, I mean, yeah, some people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I guess some people hate their moms. No, my mom's amazing. She's fucking awesome.
Some people
For real.
hate their mom.
I'm just saying,
no.
like some people have.
I mean, you're
like,
not wrong, but like just the way that you said it. I don't know. Something with that clicked on me. Shush, Cord. Okay. The only comment that we have is from Incompetent, and it says, when are we getting the Chinese meme and die spinoff? Never. We have said so many things that would not fly in that country.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right, let's get on to the news. So, another thing that was happening in Virginia. To be fair, I did not know this was in Virginia whenever I went up there, so I didn't plan or schedule for it. But SmashCon happened. It's a really, really big tournament, and also just everything involving Super Smash Brothers happens at Super SmashCon. I was literally on the other side of Virginia. There was no way I was getting over to there without like a 4-hour at least drive, and so I was like, no. But like combo competitions, tournaments for Brawl, tournaments for other games, tournaments for dancing games, like everything was happening here. It was crazy. Yeah, it was cool. I wish I could have gone, but scheduling and all that. But the biggest thing about SmashCon was the upset in the Smash Ultimate bracket. So what happened was there was a 16-year-old Steve Main named Onin, who not only took MK Leo out of bracket before top 8, but he also won the entire tournament. And this has caused a huge uproar in the community. And people now basically want to ban Steve from tournament use. And honestly, I think he's kind of on his way out. Like, the general consensus is that Steve is annoying to fight against. He's way too easy for newer players. And just people don't like him. They think he's cheesy and easy. And I agree, honestly. Though, to be fair, if Steve does not get banned, I would just suck it up and learn the matchup and be indifferent. Cord, you and I got into a very heated argument about this yesterday. I don't know how you're being silent last night.
There is no fucking heated argument. You just didn't read what I fucking said. You fucking dumbass. You were a fucking dumbass. Of like, yeah, bro, Steve ruins the nuance of this game, and you're like, I'm sorry, but your lack of tournament experience really doesn't is showing here. Like, what?
Let me find the exact quote because it was kind of golden. The exact quote was, Cord, I hate to do this to you, but your lack of experience in tournament play kind of invalidates your points. Which is something that you do not say to Cord. You do not say your point is invalidated. That boy will bite back.
No. I asked because I knew my point was absolutely spot on, which is why I was like, I was very confused, and I asked you twice, what the fuck do you mean? What point is invalidated?
Wait, Musi, were you just fucking with him?
No,
I was not messing. I was fully convinced that he was on the other side of this argument. I was just dumb and didn't read properly, and also I was driving. So,
yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really funny because I was just like, I wasn't yelling at him physically, but I was like typing in all caps really quickly and stuff
with Siri.
With Siri, of course. Yeah. I was getting heated for no reason because we were on the same side. We were on the same page the entire time, except I clearly was not on the same page.
Yeah, that was the point where I checked out of the conversation because I had no idea what the fuck you guys were talking about.
I'm so sorry. It was really funny, though. Also, in case anyone is curious, for the Melee tournament, Mango won against HBox. It was actually a really cool set. If you are a Melee enjoyer, I would recommend watching it. It was really cool to watch. The GOAT. Sorry. Anyway, you might have to lower that down.
No, that's fine.
That actually is related to. I think that Mango is now my favorite Melee player. It used to be HBox, but I think he won me over with this recent win. I won't lie. I like him more now.
I wish I had something funny to say because like I have no fucking idea about anything related to fighting games except for multiverses. Like I started playing that. It was actually really fun.
That was so much fun playing that with you. We need to get you into Guilty Gear. You would love it. I feel like. Yes, I do think so. Because it's like it's a good mix of being a traditional fighter and like a modern fighter. Like it's still kind of fast paced like modern games, but
now see if
like the button combos and stuff
see,
is still kind of classic.
If Noc is liking multiverse, you will love Smash.
Yes, also that. I agree. I think I was telling him that the entire time that we were playing. I was like, dude, you will love Smash. You will love it.
Like there is a little bit of differences that it has between Smash, which makes it a little bit of a different fighting game. But just Smash, in my opinion, is just way more put together. It feels a lot better. Yeah. It's just multiverse is a weird physics jankiness to it. That like it plays into it.
I agree.
It plays into it decently well. But Smash, it's the jankiness is not there in Smash.
True.
I have nothing to compare it to because like multiverses didn't feel janky to me.
How? Wait, okay. Well, that's because you haven't played Smash. Okay.
That's true.
Multiverses feels like Smash 4. It feels floaty. It feels weird. It feels kind of slow. Like that's where I'm at with multiverses.
The things that you're saying right now is making me feel like I won't like Smash.
Are you serious?
No.
Well, oh wait, then you can just play a floaty character because Smash has that. Easy.
Fair enough.
There you go. You can play Jigglypuff or something. Or actually, I feel like you would like Pokemon Trainer. Because you can play a Squirtle, Venusaur, and Charizard. And I feel like you would really like Charizard as a heavy character.
One of these days I'm going to have to get Smash.
I will buy it for you. I swear to God.
Jesus Christ, no.
I will do it. I will PayPal you $60 right now.
Oh God, do not.
I will do it. Give me your cash. Or wait, give me your Venmo right now. I'll do it. Or actually, wait, no. After the podcast, we need to do this. Cord, do you have news for us, please?
Do I have news? When do I not have news?
Ah, perfect.
So, this was last week because I was mostly lazy and didn't do any of my updating of my notes, but most of the
no one did except for Musier.
I was passionate this week.
I looked. I went to it, and there was like nothing super interesting this week, and all the stuff I wrote about was still semi-prevalent. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. Anyways, so an Activision Blizzard's quarterly statement came out, and they show that they made $332 million on PC game sales and $376 million on console sales. Guess how much they made in mobile?
Oh no!
Ooh.
Please don't.
$831 million.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't think Diablo Immortal is going away anytime soon.
No, I want to cry about it. I'm going to cry and piss about it.
Cry about it then, you little baby boy.
I'm going to piss their pants for them. And that's a threat. Legally.
Oh my God, we're not doing this again.
I hate that. I do not like it.
This is so fucking sad.
I really think it is. I want to say it's like exploitation, but it's really not. It's just taking advantage of a market that is really, really like ready to spend their money on the products that they are providing.
I mean, what you said just sounds like exploitation. So
I know, but it's illegal and they're fine. It sucks.
What games apart from Diablo Immortal does Activision Blizzard have on mobile?
They do have Call of Duty Mobile.
COD.
Oh shit, yeah. But I did play that once. That was kind of fun because I like hacked it up to play keyboard and mouse on it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
That was
so all your lobbies were bot lobbies because you're actually gonna be able to point and click.
Right.
Oh man. God.
Did you ever play the really crappy like zombies mobile game that was out like years ago?
No.
Dang. There was an actual like fully functioning COD Zombies mobile game
It's still there is COD Zombies in the Call of Duty Mobile.
I doubt it's the same game because this was over 6 years ago.
It plays like Call of Duty Zombies.
Holy crap. I might be able to relive some of my childhood then because that's insane. It was so bad, but I used to love playing it, you know? It was one of those games. I'm going to have to check the App Store on that one. Anyways, sorry, got a little distracted. Noc, please, tell us about an Easter egg that was unearthed.
That's right. Apparently, all this time, after 28 years, an Easter egg was found in the Super Punch-Out game for the Super Nintendo. Supposedly, this game was a 2-player game all along, and you could enter a little bit of a code and unlock a 2-player mode, essentially.
Dang.
There was a Twitter user whose name was just Unlisted Cheats. I guess what they do is they just play these old games and try and find like Easter eggs and cheats, I guess, that are like
glitch hunters.
Yeah. And so there's like a key combo that you could press that allowed you to select any character to fight in a free single match. And then there was another key character not keys, but like a joystick button combo that you could press that would allow you to plug in a second controller on the other side and let them control the second player, which allowed it to be a single player, a multiplayer game. And yeah, that was just an undocumented feature that had been found after 28 years.
That's insane.
Not to mention the fact
love that
this whole secret thing works on the Nintendo Switch version because it's just a ROM port. So
dang,
it works there too.
That's so cool. I love that. That makes me very happy. It's like when speedrunners find a new trick after like however many years the game has been out.
Okay,
in a
but
way,
like,
it's kind of similar to.
How do you do 2-player on a Switch though with its ROM port?
I mean, it just
you could literally just have like 2 controllers.
Yeah. The Switch port probably already has like a second controller plug, like virtually plugged into the emulator.
Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense.
It does.
Like
that is exactly how that works. Like seriously, it's really simple.
In terms of the speedrunners, it's kind of similar to when, if people consider this legitimate, is when people find like key combinations that allow you to go to developer menus and use that as part of the speedrun.
Ooh, do they?
So I'm pretty sure I've seen. I think it was in the speedruns for Doom 2014. There was a way to access a secret dev room that like warped you to the final level.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
So yeah, I mean like definitely people use this kind of like finding hidden shit and using it in speedruns.
Dang. That's really interesting.
It is always
I like it though.
Really, really like really interesting, at least to me, like seeing all these hidden things that people have put into games that nobody ever sees. Like things like what else was there? There were like certain sprites in like the Pokemon ROMs that never get used.
Oh, like oh my gosh, what is it called? Like the earlier builds of the games that get leaked, and then you get to see like the early versions of Pokemon.
Oh,
it's so cool, dude. You can like some of them are exactly the same. Some of them don't change a lot, but then others are like completely different Pokemon. It's so weird and cool at the same time. I actually watched a Summoning Salt video about Mario Kart Double Dash, which is a game for the GameCube. And it was supposedly one of the most like solid, like bug-free Mario Kart games out there. And then after however many years, I think like literally in 2020, people discovered like completely new stuff and just ripped it wide open. And now all of a sudden there's like multiple skips on all these tracks and stuff like that. And times got cut down lower and all this crazy stuff. It's so cool. I love how video games age. It is so much fun. It is so fun to witness.
Speaking of like skips and shit, I I'm sorry, I'm taking over your transition, but
Go for it.
Cord, tell us about the Halo speedrun. Well, not really speedrun, but the Halo. I watched the video of that. That is fucking insane.
Yes. Okay. So, for any of you guys who don't know, Halo has like four modes, like easy, medium, hard, and legendary. And then they have modifiers which are called skulls, which most of them make the game harder in different ways. There's these runs in Halo called LASO, which is legendary, all skulls on. Now, Halo 2 is the hardest game of them all. It has it's because of some of the enemies, like the jackals which have snipers, are almost like hit scan half the time. And so it's just a pain in the ass to do LASO normally. However, Moist Critical put down a $20,000 bounty for someone to do a LASO run without dying. It took about a month, and some guy, JerValiN, finally did it. He was the first guy in at least recorded 18 years to have completed a Halo 2 LASO run without dying.
Oh my gosh.
It is absolutely insane.
That's a really proud gamer moment right there. That's really cool. Like, good on him. I'm proud of him for that. That's so cool. Like, I love the Halo campaigns. They are hard at some points, and it is very satisfying to finish them. Oh my god, the amount of euphoria that this man must be going through.
Dude, you should have seen the video when he actually finished it, and his family is there supporting him and congratulating him, and they're all going nuts.
Aw, that's so sweet.
It was really good.
I love that. That's cool. Dude, video games are awesome.
True.
Side note, video games are awesome. All right. Next thing. I'm actually not going in the order of the notes. Screw that. Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Super characters are now coming to Fortnite, and that actually happened today.
What?
The 16th of August. That happened today. They are now in Fortnite, meaning that Goku can land a Kamehameha wave, clutch a game, and then also hit the griddy, which I think is pretty strange. It's so weird.
What the fuck?
It's so weird seeing Fortnite have these really big IPs that mean so much, and then just take them and make them insignificant in a way. Dude, I don't know if my words made sense there. Do you kind of get what I mean? It kind of destroys the dramatic-ness, the coolness of the characters whenever they do this kind of thing.
No, what I hate is when kids see this shit, and then they see Dragon Ball Z somewhere else and be like, oh, that's that guy from Fortnite.
I hate that too. That's real bad.
I feel like that very rarely happens. Unless you're
Also,
a really little kid. That's more of a
characters.
meme at this point than a really oh, look, it's Master Chief, that guy from Fortnite. Almost anyone who recognizes Master Chief by name is going to know he's not from Fortnite. You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean the green guy with the armor in Fortnite?
Yeah, that guy from Fortnite.
Yeah, the dude who's from Halo or something. I don't know. John Halo. I love that name for him. Anyways, Cord, tell us about Overwatch skins.
That's right.
So, we talked about the anonymous survey Overwatch or Blizzard put out, hinting that possible skins might be upwards of $45. However, Blizzard officially commented on some of this uproar, saying that the prices for skins were quote unquote randomized and different for each person. So skins shouldn't be $45. And more details about the store will be released closer to the October 4th release of Overwatch 2.
Wait, it's randomized and different for each person? Isn't that
No, that's what they said. The survey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is actually a really, really common practice when people are doing surveys to try and figure out how much money they can milk out of people, is that they will do this survey to a shit ton of people, and then it'll be like, how would you feel spending this much money for this? And then that way they can get kind of a bell curve as to where the most appropriate price point something is for, so that they can figure out the best price to make it. It's not that we're ever going to actually they were never considering it to be for $45. They were just using that as an outlandish example for like a few specific people to see how they would react to that price
Or
point.
at least that's what they want you to think.
Shut up.
Well, hey,
It is totally possible. They threw it in there purposely to test the waters, and people freaked out, and they were just
I don't
it was
think
just
so.
randomized.
No, I've seen surveys do this specifically. I remember seeing a Discord survey that was asking me about like how much I would spend for Nitro, and I remember like looking at the page, and the page hadn't loaded fully yet, and it was like a gap where the price was supposed to be, and when I refreshed, it changed. Like this is definitely a thing people do. Not to say that this isn't something. This is definitely what they did in this Overwatch survey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm willing to place a lot of money if that was a bet that they did that.
You're willing to trust Activision Blizzard of all companies that they weren't purposely trying to see if they could squeeze every last fucking dollar out of Overwatch players?
I guarantee that's what they were doing. What I'm saying is that survey definitely used a variable price point to see where the most efficient price point would be for that people would actually spend that money on it. What I'm saying is it definitely wasn't like hard coded to $45, and they asked that to everybody.
Okay.
I will say, I have met some people who are down bad enough for certain Overwatch characters to have spent $45 on a skin for them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, kind of messed up to tap into that, but also if your market allows it, then I guess go for it, honestly. I don't know, give the people what they want? Question mark?
The thing is,
Capitalism's weird.
They could make more money by charging it less for it because they know more people would actually buy it. True. So they're not just going to make some bullshit, incredibly sparkly freaking skin for somebody and charge $1,000 for it, knowing that somebody out there is going to pay for it. No, they'd rather make it $30. That way, more than $1,000 worth of people are going to pay for it.
Have you seen Valorant skin bundles?
No, I have not. I've never played the game.
Bro, they have crazy prices for a free-to-play game. Like, insane. Really? Like, easily upwards of, like, any quote-unquote good skins of, like, upwards of $50 to $60 per skin per pop.
Bruh.
No joke.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but they can get away with it, though, because they're a really big esport.
And it's free-to-play. But guess what Overwatch 2 is
fair enough.
going to be?
As long as it's not pay to win and it's literally just a cosmetic, I'm not really that fussed about it.
Right.
Unlike Diablo Immortal.
True. Scummy company. Capitalism moment. Or actually, no, that's just a market moment, I guess. I don't even know if that's necessarily inherent of capitalism. Damn, I sound like I'm like. Never mind. I need to stop thinking too much about things, guys. Don't analyze my words too much. My brain dumb. It's not as deep as you think it is, bro. Anyways, speaking of Diablo,
shit!
Tell us about Diablo 4.
This is a small thing, a very, very small thing, but we started getting some gameplay leaks of Diablo 4 from supposedly the family and friends beta version. Not even beta, like alpha version. Apparently some family member of a Blizzard employee got access to the friends and family build of Diablo 4, and they were like streaming it and being like on stream saying like, I have no idea if I'm allowed to do this. Like,
oh no.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that, and you probably cost somebody their job.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, all of that stuff was definitely under NDA, and it's like, at least from what I saw of the game, it doesn't seem like anything special yet.
Okay. Just like standard Diablo stuff.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, that's better than what they did for Immortal, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, honestly, but that's so fucking sad.
Return
if you really
to
think
tradition.
What? Make something that's not special and have something that has no microtransactions so that people can be happy that you didn't put microtransactions in it. Right? As opposed to making a good game, you can make a shitty game and not have microtransactions, and people will just be fucking happy that you didn't put microtransactions in it. That's sad.
That is kind of sad. That really is like a what am I thinking of? Like
Lowering the bar.
Interesting way to view the market as it is right now.
Yeah, I was kind of going to bring this point up before. Like,
go for it.
This trend of making mobile games as a priority because they make so much money, like all of these AAA companies. At least with Activision Blizzard, we know they're probably going to go that direction now because they're just, I mean, companies like that, they have shareholders to please. They're just going to chase the money. But what it kind of poisons all of the old IPs that everybody loved, like say, for example, Diablo and World of Warcraft, Call of Duty. But in the future, it could potentially be making way for new IPs that want to capitalize off a hole in the market because everybody's going the way of mobile games and microtransactions, and people who actually genuinely care about creating good games are going to start making games that don't cater to that bullshit and cater to the people who actually love games. I mean, at least that's the way I'm hoping. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the way I'm hoping the ecosystem goes, is that people start making actual good games, and people aren't gonna be interested in this microtransaction bullshit. It's going to be a different type of market, a different type of group of people that are going to be interested in that crap.
I agree with you, but also I must say, good sir, you do sound like an old man who is shaking his fist at the kids on his front lawn.
I totally understand how that sounds, but like. And
I'm also on the same side as you.
I feel like I sound like I'm this old guy who's getting crotchety at the current generation of games, and it's like I feel like it's justified though. I mean, but all old people who say that shit feel like they're justified, so I don't know if I'm any different.
Guys, I'm so sorry. It's just our resident boomer yelling at the clouds again. Let's bring him to bed.
Yells at
He's past his bedtime. It's been a long day for him.
I'm gonna have my hot glass of milk and get some sleep.
You have to put Noc in an old home.
Make sure to put on.
Legitimately sad.
Make sure to.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
Make sure to put on your sandals with your socks.
No. Sandals with socks. Yo, don't you dare shit on sandals with socks. I will come for your throat. I will kill you.
Come for my jugular, bro.
I
Taste
will.
my thyroid.
I will rip it out of you. I will literally rip it out of you. You do not attack sandals with socks, okay? That is the most utilitarian footwear that exists on this planet.
Bro, what's the point of sandals?
What do you mean?
What's the point of sandals existing as opposed to wearing a sneaker? Dude, the whole point of the sandal is not having to wear socks. When you put sandals on socks, you just completely destroy the point of sandals existing in the first place.
Okay, when you say sandals, are you thinking flip-flops?
I'm thinking sandals.
Okay, good. Second of all, do not ever talk to me or my son again. I don't know, dude. I don't have a good argument for this other than socks with sandals goes hard and nobody can convince me otherwise, even if your logic is reasonably sound. So yeah, I'm being stubborn, and Cord cannot win this fight as much as he wants to or doesn't want to.
I don't give a fuck. You're just a boomer. It's fine.
Well, I don't give a fuck because you're just a bitch. Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
Fuck you. I bet you suck dick for free.
No, your mama
there's
does
anything
though.
wrong with that.
Oh,
That shit. No. That backfired on me so hard. No. I can no longer show my face in front of my family anymore. That sucks. Okay, I'm done with this. Screw you, Cord. I will wear my socks with sandals and be content with life, and you will be angry for no reason.
I'm not angry. I'm having a blast.
No, shut up. Seal those lips of yours, okay? Shh. Bridget was released for Guilty Gear Strive. She's a DLC character, and we're all very excited for her.
Who's Bridget?
So, Bridget, if you don't know, has been in previous Guilty Gear titles, but she has officially been confirmed as transgender. She used to use male pronouns in previous titles, but it is now officially canon that she is a woman. So, yay, trans representation in video game. I think it's across the course of some dialogue. At first, she like kind of denies it.
Yeah.
But then she's like, she kind of does this like weird little pouty thing where she's like, okay, I guess I am woman. I will accept it. So yeah, but that's how that went, and everybody is absolutely what's the word I'm thinking of? Oh my god, ecstatic. That's the one.
I was about to say
ecstatic about it.
Not everybody.
Yeah, it's been. Well, okay, listen. No, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, there is some people who are frustrated about this, and I don't like that because Bridget is just living her best life with her yo-yo attacks, and I love it. So, listen. I downloaded this game and bought the DLC just for this character, and I will say it was a great choice because I have been able to annoy multiple friends into rage quitting with her moveset. It's awesome. She's really good. I love it. So keep her in the game. I love it.
God, I seriously couldn't fucking get over the fact that there were people actually upset about this.
Dude, she's just so happy all the time. That's the other thing. When she's attacking, she smiles. She's just there for a good time. She's just smiling all the time. I love this character. She's just high energy, happy mode all the time. I love it. I don't get why people are mad. I mean, I guess I do know why people are mad, but I don't. Their anger is unjustified in my eyes.
Yeah, that's the nicest way of putting it.
Yes. Look, if you don't like Bridget being trans, then stop watching this podcast, I guess. Boycott us. I don't care. I don't value your opinion anyway. Anyways, moving on. Cord, do talk about news things, please. Get me out of this hole that I've dug.
Nah, man, I can't keep doing this to you. Okay.
Okay, Noc, get me out of this hole I have dug.
Dude, I don't have anything.
You don't have,
more.
I know you don't. I know. Shh, just give me something, man. Give me something, man.
Dude, you're putting me on the spot, man. I'm not good like this.
Give me a prompt. I don't know. Put me in a setting. All right, we're at Denny's.
What the fuck is
I'm unemployed.
Denny's?
I'm so glad you know that video. I'm so happy that you know what that is. What the fuck is up, Denny's?
Bro, am I gonna need to tell a joke to save this podcast?
No. Shut up. Okay, so Noc, you're a loyal customer, and I am the Denny's employee. Play it out. Let's go.
Wait, what?
So basically, I'm behind the counter. Hello, sir. Welcome to Denny's. How can I help you?
Bro, Denny's doesn't have a counter.
Fuck. All right, I walk up to your table.
All right, Noc. You're sitting down by yourself on a Monday night.
You're sitting down by yourself.
Like
your wife is not campaign. There. She left. Yeah, this is. Oh no! Oh my god! I love the idea that you have just put into my head.
What the fuck have I done?
Okay, no, I'm not going to do that to you. But you're sitting alone at a table in a Denny's at 12 a.m. Neither your wife nor your child is there. And I walk up to you. Hello, sir. What would you like to order? Welcome to Denny's. What would you like?
I will take some apple juice.
We are all out of apple juice.
Fuck.
Get out of my store. I don't know.
This is the worst Denny's I've ever been to.
This is the worst. Cord, please, for the love of God, just read one of your things from the notes. Please, I am begging you.
I was so entertained. I was so ready for this Denny's
Stop.
RP.
No, dude, I'm not. I am not. I am bawling. I'm literally bawling. And not like bawling as in basketball. I mean the crying. Please, dude, just say something.
Something. Please.
Oh, come on.
What?
I'm not saying anything for the rest of the podcast. You all got it.
He asked me to say something, please, and I said something, please. Like, what more do you want from me? Okay, I did what you asked from me.
Can you read out the next thing you have in the podcast notes?
Sure.
Oh, thank God.
Sure. Bloomberg put out an article.
This podcast is such a mess. I love it.
I'm so confused. I start reading and you laugh. Do you not want me to read? I cannot read.
It was just the fucking delay. The delay was just hilarious. Tell us about this Bloomberg article.
I don't know. Do you really want to hear it? I can't tell anymore.
Let's just start reading.
Are you sure you want me to read?
Yes.
Are you absolutely positive?
Yes, I'm positive.
I don't think you are.
Oh my God. Okay, so all right, our story begins in the kingdom of Arante in the year 143. King Arante III is about to be crowned the new king of the empire. All of a sudden, a massive shadow sweeps over the ceremony and the crowd, and the king's crown is gone. The party gets pushed back into the back corner of a crowd as panic ensues.
Who wrote this terrible D&D plot? Okay, this is terrible. This sucks.
I had this all written out, bro. I have a whole murder mystery for you to play. Please, for the love of God, tell us about the Bloomberg article.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you sure you're ready?
I'm sure I'm ready.
All right. So, Bloomberg, you know, that big old newspaper, they put out an article, like they always do, about the gambling culture of Twitch.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I'm losing it. I'm so sorry. Please keep talking. Just go.
It has been unclouded. Revealed just how devious sites like Stake are. For example, it is shown that Twitch viewers as young as 16 have been getting wrapped up into losing thousands of dollars a month from streamers such as XQC and Trainwreck. And while Stake may be paying and sponsoring each of the big streamers a few million a month, they are making dividends back. Just from XQC's audience, Stake made $120 million in 1 month.
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
No fucking way.
16-year-olds going crazy with mom's credit card.
It was also revealed that Twitch leaker insider type person has revealed that Twitch is currently reviewing the situation, trying to figure out something to combat against it. So,
God damn. Well, thank God. That's real bad. I'm happy to see it go, though, to be honest. I was not a fan of gambling on Twitch.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I'm just still in shock by 119 million in 1 month.
Yeah, that
Just
took all
from
the.
one
I was in a
person's
very
audience?
giggly mood, and now I'm not. That's a lot of money.
Oh my God.
I mean, it must have been that might have been just like a really good month for them. Maybe they're not averaging 120 mil every month.
I mean, that's still a lot of money for 1 month.
For sure.
119 mil in 1 month. I would be set for life, I think. I think I would be good. I don't think I would have to work.
You could be set for life, at least in this economy, on $5 million.
Jeez.
What are we defining as set for life?
What I mean is you take $5 million, you invest it in some sort of index fund and live off the profit of the index fund.
How much is the profit of the index fund?
Generally speaking, between 8 to 13% per year. So,
Oh my God. Wait, really?
yes.
Holy shit. I need to put money into that.
Yes, you probably do.
Oh my God. Please teach me how to do that tomorrow night.
What's 10% of
Thank you.
5 million?
$500,000.
Is it really? It is.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
That's more than, Jesus Christ, that's more than the average American citizen makes in 1 year. The average American citizen
The median
barely
salary
makes
is like $70,000.
or 50,000.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Between $50,000 and $70,000 is like median US salary right now.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
So if you had $5 million, you'd be making 10 times median salary
oh my God.
just off of
Yeah,
investments.
No. So yeah, you would be fine. You would be living well, very well.
Speaking of getting
You would
that
not
much
have
money,
to worry about where your next meal's coming from or where you're going to
not for a
sleep.
very fucking long time. You could eat Wagyu steak
No.
for every fucking day.
Jeez.
But like, did you hear about the lottery winner recently that won over $1 billion?
No.
Yeah, that was like a lottery. Well, I'm gonna say like 2 weeks ago, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks ago. Dude won over $1 billion. Guess how much he had after he had to pay tax on that?
Like $500,000.
No, I mean, $1 billion down to $500,000. That's a bit of a stretch. No, he had.
It's the American government.
Yeah, well, from $1 billion, he went down to like 400 and something million.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. See,
Oh my God.
lotto winners have to pay taxes, not CEOs like
Ooh.
Jeff Bezos.
Oh my God. That's so much money.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeez. Anyways, getting back to Twitch.
Gambling.
Getting back to Twitch stuff. I never liked that it was even allowed on the site as a whole.
Shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. No, because like when you think about it, Twitch's main demographic target audience is younger people who do not know how to responsibly gamble, who do not know how to manage their money well or in a smart manner at all. And the fact that there are people under the age of 18 who are managing to get into this website and spend money like they are and lose money like they are is honestly kind of terrifying. I am glad to see this kind of thing go.
It'll be interesting to see what they do. Is like, do they? I feel like do you just ban any and all gambling? Because then again, you do have to be. You're supposed to be a certain age for making a Twitch account, and not
True.
all like. You know, like, can we not watch poker
That
streams?
rule is not followed.
Can we not watch poker streams anymore? Like, I want to watch some big brain people play Texas Hold'em. Thank you very much.
I would like if their sponsors are just removed. Like you can't encourage people to go to a site and be like, yo, you should gamble on here.
Yeah.
Like, no, fuck that. That's stupid.
Even
That's
that,
bad.
when
That's
it's
not good.
even when it's gambling with real money on stream, I still think that that's wrong.
Dang, really? I wouldn't even say it's. I don't look. I know that my previous words that I said might have made me seem that I was completely anti-gambling, but I think there's wiggle room.
It's. I don't know, because I think, in a way, I can't remember exactly which chemical it is. Probably dopamine, but in a way, kids can watch gambling, and even though it's not sponsored, if we're talking in this hypothetical situation, even if it may not be sponsored, kids can watch this stream, get some, a little bit of secondhand dopamine from watching it, and then try to seek out the real thing.
Ooh. No, I think you're completely right. I think that is a thing, but I don't think that we should make it any easier by announcing that, hey, here's a website you can go to gamble.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is with it depends on what game you're playing, because Cord is absolutely right. Like Texas Hold'em, there is skill to that. There is entertainment value in that. Like watching shit like World Series of Poker. Like there is, and it's a very social game too. There is absolutely value to watching people play that. If you're watching some dude press a button and watch slots fucking come up on the screen, that's bullshit. That is such trash.
It is. But it's part of the entertainment industry, and it's how the whole thing works. And honestly, it is fun to watch the flashy things go by and be like, oh, you won, or oh, you lose.
Sure.
Like it's entertaining. That's why it's allowed.
Yeah. That's not to say it isn't an incredibly immoral, incredibly unethical, given how many people, like, oh God, there was like a statistic that was so bad. It was like the number of people that they find dead in casino bathrooms because they've blown like all of their life savings and decided to kill themselves at the casino.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm sure that stat is insane.
It was something like, I think it was like a statistic from Crown Casino in Melbourne, Australia. It was like one person a week.
Oh, the Crown. Jeez. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like more than I thought.
When you realize like how bad the gambling industry actually is at like ruining people's lives in incredibly profound ways, it's like, I cannot justify that industry existing.
Damn, as like a whole?
Yeah.
Wow, so you're like really hard anti-gambling.
It's like I understand the social entertainment value with things like, say, for example, even roulette, like I understand. Things like blackjack, where there's actually like kind of not necessarily skill, but it's not just, as brain dead as punch numbers, see numbers. Like,
true.
Definitely with games like Texas Hold'em, I actually really enjoy Texas Hold'em. But in terms of an industry that is trying to profit off of people losing money at these, at these establishments, I can't justify that existing.
Well, so here's the thing. Well, what about video games? Video games are pretty addictive. There's lots of people that end up spending years of their life in front of a screen. And it can be very social and it can be very not social for them. And it takes away their money.
Yeah.
Playing video games takes a lot of money.
I don't think it takes away that much money. Because like gambling, you're talking like thousands of dollars, like probably in a month. I don't think it depends on who you are, but if you don't know how to responsibly manage your money for video games, I don't think that gaming is that expensive as a hobby as gambling.
Yeah, there is a much different. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this, but sorry, go on.
Can I say, whenever you're addicted to video games, you're not addicted to spending money on video games. You're addicted to playing the game. You're wasting your time. Whenever you're addicted to gambling, you're wasting your time and your money in significant amounts.
Yeah, and it's,
well, I guess you can only waste so much time. Time is a constant thing, but you're wasting a lot more money by gambling.
Yes, there's definitely issues with video game addiction and how that can ruin people's lives, and I'm sure people have committed suicide over video game addiction, just like with gambling addiction. It's just gambling addiction affects a lot more people because of how insidious it is. See, with I think that loot boxes and gacha mechanics and shit should be banned from games too, for the same reason.
That's a hot take.
No, for the exact same reason. Like people put in money. I mean, okay, for example. Maybe not quite so much because people gamble because of the prospect of getting money back out of it. And to an extent, people can do that with video games, like with things like CSGO skins. People can do this whole, loot box shit and, sell their skins and make real money for it. And in that kind of notion, it is exactly the same as gambling because people will do this in the exact same way as like a slot machine.
I kind of want to do that with CSGO skins now. That does sound very appealing to me.
Really?
I won't lie.
Please don't.
Yeah, it does sound like fun. And I'm not going to, but like it sounds like fun.
Yeah, and that's the issue with that is that psychologically it affects you in that way. Because,
oh my God, you're right.
You just got enticed by the prospect of putting money into something and getting more money out of it. And that exists in a lot of things. It exists in Pokemon cards. Like I've always like, for a period, I used to sell Pokemon cards, and I had people, always, repeat customers who are like, when I get paid, I'm gonna, hit you up and get some Pokemon cards off you. And it's like, it kind of feels a little bit scummy. Like this guy is like working a 9-to-5 job, getting a paycheck just so that he can, as soon as he gets paid, buy $200-$300 worth of Pokemon cards off me. Like, I'm not sure I like the fact that I'm feeding that addiction. And yes, it is his choice, but I don't know his personal situation or their personal situation. It's multiple people. I don't know whether or not I'm actively contributing to this guy, like, severely damaging his life. And, in that way, I'm kind of like glad that I'm out of that business. Because, I never
is that
liked.
why you quit
it's not why.
doing
It's not
that?
why.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's.
Damn. I don't know. I think there is a place for gambling in society and in video games, but I don't think that they should be as prevalent or as praised as they are now. Because right now it's like really big and hot to like be gambling online and stuff like that. I don't think it should be. I think it should be kind of like, I don't know how people should view it.
There are certain things,
but I don't think it should be in the most positive light now.
Yeah, I mean,
like as it is viewed in now. Sorry.
You could regulate it. You could potentially try and limit people's access to gambling. People, at least in this country, would scream about freedoms and shit. But yeah, it's like there are probably things you can do. There are countless kind of policies you can enact that limit people's ability to gamble, but it's always going to be lobbied by gambling companies because they want to milk everybody for every cent that they can spend. I feel like we've been talking about this for way too long, and it's become a very
we are past the hour, dude.
It's become a very depressing thing to talk about because it is depressing when you really think about it.
Oh no, gambling is absolutely depressing. Unless you're the one doing it.
Unless you're the one who, puts, $1 into a slot machine and wins $500,000.
Yeah. But that's like a 1 in however many percent.
Quadrillion.
I want to.
It's probably like a 1 in literally 500 trillion kind of odd.
Damn. That's crazy. Anyways, I want this podcast to be over because I am done. I'm tired. My brain has had too much. So, guys, it is socials time. It is time to tell the people where we can find you on the internet. Cord, tell us where.
You can find me at cord_gamer on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, somewhere else, Discord, somewhere else, OnlyFans, and not Chatterbait.
Nice.
Noc, where can we find you?
Noc.
You can find me on my website, nocv.net, Twitch, nocv, and Spotify, noc.v. You got to have the dot.
He said the dot.
Of course.
Said the dot. Where can we find you, Museo?
You can find me on twitch.tv/Museo, MUZI0H, and you can also find me on Twitter at It's Museo with the same spelling. Y'all, that has been all from us for this week. We will see you in the next one. Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.